into the semifinals.
That it is.
Or that would be the quarterfinals.
Yes, he is now into the
Semi.
And that was the quarterfinals, yes. So that was the round of 8. That was the round of 4, then 2, then 1.
Now, next up with our opponents, we're going to be seeing some more interesting matchups. Every player has a different play style. Usually, they're leaning towards more of 1 or 2 archetypes. Jigsaw, Mythjo with a spell bait deck, and Kuchi with the Barbarian Hut Giant Skeleton. Who knows? The
randomness of the decks. And right now we just saw Lava Hound by Inner Lol. I mean, he's the one that's running the off-meta Inner Lol. He's the one running the 3 Musketeer heal. He's the one running the Lava Hound Battle Ram. He's the one running the decks that are not like meta decks for right now, and he's catching people off guard, taking these victories. And right now, he's already he's going to be in the top 4.
So the next match is going to be very exciting. On the left side, LuisG, and on the right side, Soking.
Soking is so good.
Monkey.
So good.
Monkey versus cheese. I think the monkey will just devour the cheese, but...
I mean, it would have been a more interesting matchup if it was a monkey versus a banana.
Yeah. The banana from this morning.
Oh, that's true.
That banana guy.
That's true. There was a banana in the stands. I wonder if he's still in here, if we can find the banana. I mean, the Queso, right now, Mucklash is doing work right now. All these players are very well prepared, and they're running off-meta decks, and I really like that. I really like the fact that they're not running the standard variations of decks. They're making one little adjustment, one little heal.
Like the 3 Musketeer deck, they were replaced in the first meta in round number 1 yesterday. They had the Ice Spirit replacing that with a Fireball, so the 3M Fireball deck would counter the regular 3M Ice Spirit deck. It's very, very interesting. Let's see who's gonna be in for this. Now, for the newer cards, the Flying Machine. No. I'm curious about your opinions on the Cannon card.
The Cannon card, it's one of those cards that you're gonna have to see how it plays out, because you could play it on defense. Maybe it dies on defense for you, then it drops into a cannon. But here's the thing, I feel like it's gonna walk right into things, just like an Electro Wizard. It's gonna be right into the fray. It's gonna get smashed on by bandits and everything like that. And the problem is, if you got a P.E.K.K.A, it kills it, then it just kills the cannon, you know, because it just drops right underneath it. It's a very interesting card. I feel like it's one of those cards, though, maybe even hidden behind a lava, a ram. If it connects to your tower, it could be catastrophic and take your tower down like that.
It's hilarious when it connects to the tower. It just spawns a cute little cannon at the river, sniping away at your tower.
Yeah, I feel like that might be good. But here's the thing right now. We got a match getting ready to go. We have another iPad player coming out right here.
iPad player versus iPad player.
Double iPads on the field right here. Who is going to win? LuisG or Soking? Soking only lost 1 match yesterday, and that was to Kuchi-Ku.
That was a screenception. Anyways, going into the first match, Soking versus LuisG.
And here it is right now. There's a Goblin Barrel on the right-hand lane. Log coming down to take that out. Pump on the field for LuisG.
LuisG with that perfect log, but now he doesn't have the log to deal with Goblin Gang and the Princess. Night Witch just gets destroyed.
Oh, yes it does. Bandit coming out right here. Can the Bandit get value on the tower? He's got to use something to stop it. Izzy Knight is going to be used right here.
Right on top of her so that she doesn't have the dash available.
No, she does not. Battle Ram comes in too late right there. LuisG's late on the Battle Ram, and a Tombstone is going to clear that out.
That was so close. LuisG was a 1/10 of a tile from his sight range. It was very, very close. He barely missed it.
So close in these pressure situations. One little mistake, one little bit extra of damage. But here's the thing, LuisG could afford to make that mistake with a pump on the field. Now you're looking at 2 pumps, but Soking's gonna rocket that.
value on the tower. Now both towers are down 500 health.
Here's the push from LuisG. There's a Night Witch on the right-hand lane. Soking knows he needs to defend this right now. If he could defend this, he'll be right back into the game, and the elixir advantage won't be too tough. But this is going to be hard to defend. Here comes the Battle Ram on the right-hand side. Night Witch in the back with... Poison preemptively ready to go, knowing that he played the Tombstone in that poison, and so much damage coming out right here. But here's the thing, Soking playing that beautifully on defense.
The bats do connect to the tower. 300 damage, not bad. That was a very nice poison. Like you said, preemptively planting it, knowing that it was gonna clip onto the Tombstone. Lewis wasn't greedy. He didn't want to clip the princess and a tower.
And here's the thing though, at this point in the match, no more pumps are gonna be able to be played. Soking is gonna continue to rocket them. You can pump, which is fine, but it's just gonna get rocketed. You're never gonna get that value from your pump again in this match. The Goblin barrel coming in on the left-hand side.
Huh? That's the log sound.
The right-hand side right here. The baby dragon's gonna come. Rocket is gonna come out just trying to out-cycle his rocket. Does not want the rocket damage on the tower, so he's gonna drop the pump. I know you're gonna rocket in downtime. No big deal, even trade for both players. No harm, no foul. Here comes the Goblin Gang on the right-hand side, the barrel all the way in the back. Oh my goodness, this barrel is gonna somehow connect to the tower. Wow, that had a long way to go. That log was so late. 10:69 left on the tower. Poison coming out. It's going to take out the Tombstone. It's going to take out the Skeleton. It's going to take out the Princess. But the Bandit isn't going to connect on the tower. No! The Goblin Gang just in time. The Baby Dragon on the right-hand side did a little chip damage. Here comes another Ram. Going to get chewed up by this Tombstone. Night Witch on the left-hand side by LuisG. Perfectly placed Princess in the back right here by Soking out of log range. Is going to clear out this Night Witch. No big deal. Another barrel coming out on this right-hand lane. There is the log, but here comes the push. No, beautiful poison right here by LuisG, but here's the push on the left-hand lane. Goblin Gang on the left for Soking. Princess coming down. Ice Spirit MVP, and once again, Soking's defense is beautiful right now. 961 life left on the left-hand tower. Right here, Bandit coming in is gonna get taken out. Goblin Gang is gonna clear this out. So much action going on. Goblin Barrel on the left-hand lane. Here it is. Oh man, so much damage. Soking is going to take the game. Sneaks the Goblin Barrel in.
Look at Soking's excitement right there, slapping that booth. Careful there, he might break it.
Yeah. Oh man, what a match. Back and forth, the assault, the perfect defense from Soking. Down in elixir almost that entire game, having to defend with less elixir. Beautifully placed Tombstones, Goblin Gangs, beautifully placed Ice Spirits, tanking a shot from the Baby Dragon so the Baby Dragon didn't spit on the skeletons.
I love that interaction.
Perfect.
Ice Spirit tanks one shot from the Baby Dragon, then freezes the Baby Dragon. Princess sweeps it out.
Oh,
love
man.
it. For one elixir, one of the best plays you can do.
An amazing play right there by Soking.
But I got to give credit to LuisG as well. He pressured the left side really hard, so that Baby Dragon at full health just kept doing so much damage. So Soking had to use the Goblin Gang to pull the P.E.K.K.A., the Bandit, the Night Witch. He had to pull everything and leave that Baby Dragon ignored. That's why that Baby Dragon was able to get so much chip damage. They both played so well.
So well right here, but here's the thing. LuisG is going to be down a game right here. We're going to see if he can come right back into this and take it out. Right now, let's jump right into this game right here. Giant at the bridge from LuisG. Minion Horde as well. No arrows on the field for Soking. He just used it, but he's got a Princess and an Ice Spear. Oh my good, the defense just does not stop from Soking.
Miner going in for the Princess, and it did not get the Princess.
Oh,
the Goblin Gang stopped the Miner.
He's on another level of defense right now. This, I haven't seen defense like this in a very long time.
King, more like King Defense King. Wow.
Oh my goodness, right here. Princess is going to take out these minions. The Princess Tower will clear it out right now. LuisG, he doesn't know what's going on right now.
He is ruthless. He's relentless. Constantly pressuring. Planning up. Princess right at the bridge. Now there's going to be arrows for those minion hordes. Boom right there. Soking knew his opponent's rotation.
Oh man, Soking just has all of the answers for LuisG right now. LuisG has a fireball and probably Zapper Log in his deck. Not really gonna do much versus a spell bait variation which Soking is running, and a Giant's gonna be played right here. Knight coming in, Goblin Barrel coming out. It looks like he probably has a zap, that's why he's not really using it.
The Goblin Gang's all made it to the tower as well.
Wow, he sneaks the Goblin Gang in on the left
damage
side.
with a Giant and a Night Witch defending against that push.
And here's the thing, Princess is just gonna kill all of the minions right here. Miner coming in on the left-hand side.
Ice Spirit prediction.
And the Goblin Gang to take it out right now.
Princess is still alive. She's gonna take care of all the bats that are gonna spawn, forcing LuisG to use a fireball. Soking going in for that barrel, knowing that he's at a disadvantage.
Soking just continue the assault on LuisG right now. Night Witch on the right-hand side. Princess as well. Can he protect the... He's gonna protect the Princess again.
Defense king.
Oh my goodness, right now he is on another level right now. And this is going to be a last Desperation Giant on the left-hand lane from LuisG. Soking, Rocket coming out right now.
There's the pocket rocket just to show his opponent. Send a message. I have a rocket.
That was the send a message right here. I
guess the Goblin Barrel takes it.
I don't believe the defense. That was next level defense in both games.
Every single Princess was being protected very, very well. Goblin Gang, you had the Ice Spirit, everything. The Princess staying alive, she would always have half amount of health, but she would always be alive. Takes care of the bats, takes care of everything, even the Giant, forcing him just to fireball the Princess at one point.
Yeah, the key of the game was the Princess and the Ice Spirit early to take out that minion horde when LuisG thought, no arrows on the field, let's Giant minion horde at the bridge and take this tower right now. He's got no defense for this.
Being able to protect the Princess every single time, he's got the Princess to take care of the minions, the minion horde, the bats from the Night Witch.
Yeah, and LuisG right now just doesn't really know what's going on. He's sending huge elixir pushes at Soking, and Soking is just soaking the blows and just counterattacking and taking half the tower at a time.
That's going to be very close. Soking with a 2-0 lead right now. If he finishes the third game with a clean sweep, he will proceed to the next match with 1,200 euros guaranteed, and his opponent will be walking home with 500 euros.
This is an intense match between these two players right now, and this is exciting. This is one of those matches where your back is against the wall right here. You're sitting there. If you're LuisG, how do you come back from this? I always like to say there's a difference between the great players and the good players is how you handle adversity right now. You're 0-2 in this match. How can you keep yourself composed, come back, take this game right now, and then slowly bring this back into your favor in the best of 5.
Anything could happen. It is best of 5. We have seen a 0-2 match where someone came back and with a 3-2 score.
And it looks like we're going to have this interaction which we've been seeing all day. Night Witch into a Bandit right here. If LuisG can protect this Night Witch with a Giant, there it is. This is going to be a huge problem for Soking, and he is in trouble. How is he going to be able to defend this right now?
Inferno locked onto the Giant because of the zap.
Wow, right here, Inferno Dragon, MVP just having all of the answers for LuisG once again. LuisG has got to find a way to get rid of this Inferno Dragon.
The Inferno Dragon has been so much value lately. It hasn't even been buffed too much.
No, it's when they play big, heavy tanks and you have that Inferno Dragon, it's so hard to connect.
Minions going in for the split. One minion will only be targeting that Bandit, but he will have some ground, possibly even the Ice Spirit to pull, but he needs to defend against the battle ram. Poison outside of the minion horde.
Yes, this minion horde is going to be huge right here if he can get down anything, but he doesn't have enough elixir to play, and then they walk back into it. Oh, man,
again and again.
The bats, though, are going to hit the tower. The Ice Spirit tanks for the bats. Ow, the freeze right there. That freeze got a lot of chip damage off on Soking right here, and these minions are going to has to waste an Ice Golem for those minions. That is a terrible feeling right there. Can't really set up a push without an Ice Golem now if you're Soking. And LuisG, even though he was down in a little bit right there, is now going to be able to come back, even Elixir, and right now set up another Giant push.
Giant in the back, but there's a battle round. He's going to have a bit of trouble without a minion horde with that area control from the poison. Soking using Zap to take care of the bats.
Yeah, right here, this Giant right now, I feel, needs to do some damage for LuisG. Minion horde as well. Zap coming out. Ice Golem's gonna clear out the rest of those minions. Oh, and he drops 2 more minions into it. Miner getting a lot of chip damage off, but the Bandit's gonna come back and take care of that Fireball. Gonna get so much value as the Bandit drops as it goes. But
Bandit
double Bandit on the field!
Bandit.
Double Bandit! And Bats are gonna take down that tower! Soking is gonna double Bandit LuisG down, and 27 seconds left.
What? Bandit on Night Witch on Night Witch. That was incredible.
Here comes the Giant and a Night Witch. Last desperation push right here. Just gonna soak everything. It's gonna do it, but this is not gonna be enough. Poison coming down on defense. It's gonna clear out everything. LuisG just is not gonna be able to take this tower down in time. Soking is gonna be victorious, going to 3-0, moving on to the round of 4.
That was amazing. 3-0 victory. He is the defense king.
Yeah, the defense king. All right. Wow. These players, amazing matches.
That play.
Insanity.
That play, most players wouldn't even go in for with another bandit because the Night Witch, the 2 Night Witches, and the bandits were at such a low health, but he went bandit, on Night Witch and Night Witch. Poison didn't do anything. Both of them dash in.
Yeah, the bats as well came in there, destroyed the tower, and that was just a phenomenal push right there.
Bandit on bandit action.
Bandit on bandit
Love
action
it.
right there. The Fireball came in and even hit the Night Witches and the Bandit. That was freshly played, but he still took care of it right there.
Just amazing.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable gameplay right there. Soking. I don't think we've seen that amazing of defense until there right there. I mean, amazing defense. Like, jaw-dropping defense in the first 2 matches.
Even the third one was very good. The second one was my favorite, how he protected every single princess. Let's see the bandit on bandit action.
The bandit
takes out the Ice Spirit.
And the Zap, just not enough. No Elixir. He's going to poison as well to add insult to injury. 30 seconds left. Just not enough time.
Those bats came in right after the poison stick, so it survived for 0.4 seconds, allowing it to attack the tower. Because usually it dies immediately in 1 tick.
It does.
It was within that small time frame.
That small time frame right there. Beautifully played. Inferno Tower 2 takes care of that Giant. Battle Ram on the left-hand side just to soak all the damage. Ice Spirit as well, just to protect the Inferno Dragon. Miner comes in, takes it out, and that's going to be that.
And that is Soking proceeding into the quarterfinals.